If you prefer your coffee freshly ground, you need a Burr grinder that gets the job done. If you're looking for a grinder under the $100 mark, you'll need to be very careful in how you assess the various offerings on the market. All you have to do is watch through this review and pick out the grinder that's best for you, whether it's at home, the office, or in the great outdoors. Number 1. Most popular, Ariete Conical Burr Electric Coffee Grinder. Our favorite Burr grinder, the DeLonghi Ariete 3017, has 15 settings for grind fineness or coarseness, as well as adjustable cup size choices. The bean hopper can be removed even when it's full of beans, which makes life easier for you. There are even clicks between the numbers on the grind settings so that you actually have 30 settings rather than 15. The start/stop button on top even gives you the option of stopping mid-grind if you realize you selected the wrong settings. It's definitely quieter than older model grinders, which helps with your peace of mind. Number 2. Capresso Infinity Conical Burr Grinder. This grinder is quiet and dependable. It has very little static electricity buildup while delivering consistent results. It's easy to pour the grounds directly from the hopper into your espresso machine or coffee maker. The bean hopper on top will hold about 1/2 pound of beans, more than you'll ever want to keep in there at a time. The exit from the grinding chamber isn't as open as we'd like, leaving some grounds in it, though they can be extracted with a bit of tapping. It is an annoyance. The rotating setting knob is made of cheap plastic which breaks easily, necessitating a trip through the manufacturer's customer service lines. Number 3. KRUPS 8,035,978GX 5000 Coffee Burr Grinder. This black and gray grinder has classic lines that will complement any kitchen or office. The grind settings on the side are easy to read. At the touch of a finger, the recessed knob turns fine powder for espresso to a coarse grind for French press. You can select the number of cups of coffee you're making to get exactly the right amount of grounds, and the start button is prominently displayed in the middle of the dial. It's a bit louder than it needs to be and is somewhat slower than the top 2 on the list. The results aren't always consistent either. Number 4. Eparé Manual Coffee Grinder. This 15-setting manual coffee bean grinder is small and compact, perfect for campers and outdoor types who want to take the comforts of home with them into the wilds. Its stainless steel construction, with a glass base, gives it the rugged ability to survive at the bottom of your backpack while still delivering good results. It grinds well, with reasonably consistent results. However, the grinder isn't stable. You have to hold it steady throughout the whole process or it tips over. It's also not as easy to use as the manufacturer would have you believe. Number 5. Cuisinart DBM8 Supreme Grind Automatic Burr Mill. This Burr grinder has an 18-position grind selector which is achieved by turning the top bean hopper. The amount of grinding, measured by the cup, is selected with the bar slide on the top front of the machine. It starts out being moderately quiet and very simple to use. Unfortunately, the results are far from consistent. A fine powder coats the collection bin regardless of the setting. That powder also collects in the machine, requiring frequent cleaning. The electronic switch is flimsy. This is not a Burr grinder as advertised. It's a gravity-fed blade grinder which accounts for the unwanted powder.